Based on the conversations that we've had with customers across Australia and across the world over the past 5 or 6 years, there's one question that continuously comes back every single time, and that is, where do I start? At Adopt and Embrace, we've helped to solve this challenge with something we call the Adopt and Embrace Adoption Blueprint. It's our 5-step customer journey to guide you in the right direction towards the business outcomes you want to achieve with Office 365 and the rest of your Microsoft platform investments. There's 5 steps to the adoption blueprint. First, you need to get your core project team together, your core IT stakeholders, to develop your strategy. When we talk about developing your strategy, this is about answering some of those really important questions. What problem are we trying to solve? What does success look like? And are we all on the same page of where we want to get to? The second step in the blueprint is engaging with your stakeholders. That's where you can go out into your business and engage with key business decision makers and influencers across your organization to help put some meat on the bones of your Office 365 adoption project. Throughout this process, you can identify the priority use cases and business scenarios where tools like Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, Yammer, OneDrive, etc. could be applied within your organization to help you unlock value quickly. Through the Engage Your Stakeholders process, we can also work with you to develop your service adoption plan. And that's your detailed 12-week launch plan that you could use to engage with the entirety of your workforce to lift digital literacy and lift the outcomes you achieve with Office 365. The third step of our adoption blueprint is get 5 quick wins. And this is probably the most important part of the process for a whole number of different reasons. First of all, it allows us to test some of those priority use cases that we identified early on in the process and bring them to life to actually see if there is genuine business value by applying these technologies to solve that business problem. If we're successful with that, what that means is we've got 5, potentially 7, potentially 9 quick wins, depending on how many you do, that demonstrate not only that evidence of success, that evidence of value, which you can use to justify your business case for Office 365, but also builds these exemplar stories or the social proof that you need to make sure that people in your organization can come on board with you on your Office 365 adoption journey. And then finally, what we're also doing in that process is building a really solid foundation of your community of champions, business influencers in your organization that can share their success with others and how they got there as well. The fourth step of the adoption blueprint is launch at scale. And that's where we take your service adoption plan that we developed and execute that with you. Now, you can execute it all yourself if you want to, or you can rely on the Adopt and Embrace team to help you get there as well. And then finally is the 5th step of our customer journey, which is continue to unlock stories of success. Office 365 is like buying a pet. It's kind of fun and exciting when you first get your puppy or get your kitten, and everyone's excited and wants to feed it and kind of play with it and things like that. But over time, you need to make sure you're continuing to feed your dog, give it water, take it for walks, things like that. And Office 365 is no different. It's almost like a lifetime commitment that you're making to technology, productivity, collaboration tools within your organization. So you need to put in practice some key strategies or key tactics that help you to continue to unlock those stories of success. That means that as your organization changes, you can take the best bits out of Office 365 and the Power Platform to help you make those changes and go down the path that you're going down. But also ensures that as new capability comes into the platform, into Office 365, you can take advantage of that as well. So there you have it, Adopt and Embrace's adoption blueprint, our 5-step process to get you from where you are now, which is asking, where do I start, through to a lifetime opportunity where you continue to unlock real business value from your investment in Microsoft 365 and the Power Platform.